Hey folks, Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to our Thursday live stream. Oh, last month's first Thursday live stream. We're in the month of December already. Oh my God! So just last 4 Thursday live streams for this year, and wow, today we are going to discuss something very, very important again: the Indian rupee. And there are so many people who have all these questions in their mind that what's actually going wrong with the Indian rupee? Why has it skidded so much? 90 rupees is something which was beyond imagination for a lot of us. And unfortunately, we have hit the 90 rupees per dollar mark. So in today's live stream, what we are going to do is we'll first try and understand what's going wrong with the Indian rupee. Why has it skidded so much? Are there any top reasons behind, any specific reasons behind that? Number one, we'll talk about that. Number two, should we be really worried about that? Because one is understanding the reasons. Number two, we have to understand whether we should really be really afraid about that or not. So we are going to talk about that, and of course, ultimately, we are going to talk about the Nifty levels as well, right? So important live stream again. So first things first, we'll understand 3 reasons for the rupee fall. First things first, it's about the widening trade deficit. Now, I'm sure many of you might already know what is the meaning of trade deficit. Basically, we compare our imports and exports, right? And if our imports are way more higher as compared to exports, we say that we are in a trade deficit. Okay. Now, has our trade deficit widened? And if yes, what could be the reasons? So there could be 2 primary reasons for widening of trade deficit. And what could they be? The very first one could be that our exports have dropped a little bit. And number 2, our simultaneously our imports have also gone up. I mean, that can be a worst case scenario, right? Imports are also increasing and exports are also dropping. So worst case scenario, honestly. So we'll try to check how much is the trade deficit, and for that let me take you to trading view. So here we are on trading view, and you can see we are here at India's balance of trade, and if we just go down here, you will see that, oh my God, trade deficit for October 2025 is at $41.68 billion. And if you can see that the trade deficit has widened from August 25, where it was 26, if I want to round up, okay, $26 billion to $41 billion. Is that a big one? Answer is yes. Now, even if I were to compare, see, this is October 25, $41 billion. Let us check how much was October 24. So this might be, okay, October 24. So exactly from $26 billion to $41 billion. Even here we were at 26 to 41. That's a very big jump, right? So we have to understand that what could be the reasons, and one of the obvious reasons is Trump tariffs. Because of Trump tariffs, our exports definitely have taken a hit, and because of which our trade deficit has widened. But one more question arises, is that the only reason why our trade deficit has widened? And for that, let me take you to this website, wherein we talk about, I mean, I just happened to read this article. India's gold imports triple to record $14.7 billion in October on high demand. Now, what has been mentioned here? Imports during April to October this fiscal year rose 21.44%. So last year it was $34 billion to $41 billion. That's a jump of 21%. So I hope you're understanding. It's a double whammy. It's a two problems at one single point in time. One, exports have dropped because of Trump tariffs, and second is our gold imports have been continuously increasing. Of course, possibility could be because of the festive season, this, that, but it's pretty much higher. No second thoughts on that. Okay. So I hope first reason is clear. It's about the trade deficit, because of which our rupee has weakened. Now you'll be like, what is the connection? See, connection is extremely simple. Let's say we are importing worth 100 and we are in dollars. Okay. We are importing worth $100 and we are exporting worth $80. Okay. So there's a 20 ka trade deficit, right? So this $20 extra, when I have to pay for my imports, what will I do? I'll sell INR, I will buy dollars, and that's how I will pay for my import bill. Whenever I'm selling INR, is that going to put a downward pressure on Indian rupee? Answer is yes. See, more and more Indian rupees I sell, it's normal economics. More supply, more or less similar demand, the price is going to drop. Basic economics. That's what will happen with the Indian rupee. So whenever imports shoot up as compared to exports, whenever trade deficit increases, what is required? We need dollars. And if we need dollars, we're going to sell the INR, we're going to buy dollars so that we can pay for the imports. That is going to create a pressure on the rupee, and that is exactly what is happening right now. Second pressure is being put on by the FIIs, and everyone knows, for those who are following my Thursday live streams, they already know how much FIIs are selling. But oh my god, look at the number. Today's number has also been updated. It's at almost 2,000 crore rupees of selling. Look at the November data. November total full month November selling was at $17,500, correct? Sorry, 17,500 crore rupees, not dollars. 17,500 crore rupees of selling by FIIs. Okay, now compare this with 4 days of December. That is almost 10,000 crore rupees of net sale by FIIs. I mean, if this is going to happen in such a massive fashion, are we going to take a toll? No second thoughts on that. Now again, let's understand what happens. Let's say I'm an FII. If I keep on selling stocks, I'm selling and selling and selling. Whenever I sell stocks, what do I get? I get INR. Okay. See, I'm a foreign institutional investor, so I want to take my money back home. So what am I going to do? Whenever I sell stocks, I'm going to get Indian rupees. I'm going to sell that rupee to get dollars so that I can take it back home. Okay. So always remember, more and more FIIs selling is going to create a pressure on INR, and that is how INR will weaken as compared to the dollar. Okay. So I hope this is also absolutely clear. So that is the second reason why rupee is weakening. And third, it could also be because of the anticipation that if there is a rate cut, by RBI tomorrow, then again it will put a downward pressure on the Indian rupee. Always remember that currency and interest rates go hand in hand. Means what? If the interest rates go down, our currency also weakens. If the interest rates go up, our currency also becomes stronger. Whenever I'm talking about interest rates, I'm talking about the bank rates, or basically the rate at which, in simple words, rate at which RBI lends to banks. Okay, banks will also lend to us ultimately. So whenever I'm saying that interest rates are decreased, automatically what good point can happen for people like you and me? Whenever interest rates decrease, loans become cheaper. Okay, but wait, right now that is not the concern. See, when does RBI typically want to decrease the interest rates? Whenever they want to increase growth. Okay, in fact, if you have seen my yesterday's video, I have mentioned what was the GDP number that came up. GDP number that came up was 8.2%, right? So if that be so, already GDP number is good. So I don't think that the RBI governor will be extremely in a hurry to reduce the interest rates. Pooja, just in case if you are around, if you can paste the link for yesterday's video in the comment section, that will be amazing. In that video, I talked about how the overall scenario is right now. That if the rate cut happens, will that boost the economy? Yes. Will our GDP enhance? Yes. But unfortunately, that will come with a weakening rupee. So it will be, I personally believe, see, of course, time will tell. Tomorrow, 5th of December, our RBI governor will come and will talk about whether there will be a rate cut or not. If yes, how much? If not, very good. So we will come to know about that. Ideally, tomorrow around 10 to 11 a.m., we should be able to understand about that. But all in all, if I were to be in that position, maybe I would have thought about delaying the interest rate cut, just so that the rupee slide takes a halt, takes a pause. Okay, so top 3 reasons that we discussed. Now, because we said that all these things are going on, does it mean that everything is over? Because people are acting as if it's done and dusted now. It's very difficult for us to survive. Rupees at 90. Oh my God, now what? I mean, of course, it's a bad thing, but please understand, whenever we say that INR is actually sliding down, one important point that we have to check is how much forex reserves we still have. Because if RBI were to intervene, what RBI will have to do is that RBI will have to sell its dollars, so that the selling pressure on dollar will offset for the strength in INR. In simple words, if RBI were to intervene, what will RBI do? RBI will sell the dollars that it has in the reserves. Okay, selling of dollar means what? Buying INR. Whenever you sell dollars, you buy INR. Whenever you buy INR, what will happen? Obviously, more demand, more or less same supply. Rupee will strengthen. Okay. So we have to understand that if RBI were to intervene, all experts are saying right now RBI has not yet intervened. Okay. Why? Simple reason. If RBI intervenes and if Rupee keeps on getting stronger by the day, it is going to hurt the exporters as well. Correct? See, right now because of Trump tariffs, exporters have been hit pretty badly. When would exporters be at a bit of favorable position? If Rupee has weakened, exporters gain. How? Just a quick simple example. Assume that I'm selling this pen at $1. Okay. When I sell this pen at $1, let's say I get 85 rupees. Okay. Instead of that, let's say Rupee weakens from 85 to 90. What will happen? I'm going to sell this pen at $1 only. But instead of 85 rupees, I'll get 90 rupees in my pocket. So as an exporter, I will benefit. Okay. So many experts believe that RBI has not yet intervened in this Rupee slide. But if it were to intervene, what will it have to do? It will have to sell dollars from the forex reserves. Question is, do we really have enough, or how much we will have enough forex dollars? But how much forex dollars do we forex reserves do we have? If you check here, highest forex reserves that we had was around September 27th, 2024, 1 year before, when market was at all-time high. Our forex reserves were also at an all-time high, 7,05,000 million US dollars. Huge reserves, right? Now, if I were to understand, we took a big dip here and our reserves came down from 705k US million dollars. So I'm just going to use the number now, okay? From 705 to 624. But we did see a steady jump and still we are at 688. So are we still comfortable? Yes. Of course, we are not at an all-time high per se, but are we still at a good position? Answer is obviously yes. So do we really need to worry that if RBI were to intervene, will it be able to sell dollars? We need not worry because already we have a lot of dollars. Okay. That is one point. What is one more important point? See, whenever we talk about, one point we told you, when would we have been more worried? When our imports just keep on rising and rising. That's what we saw with gold. Okay. But gold typically is a seasonal import, which is the biggest recurring import for India, that is crude oil. And if you know, crude oil currently, thankfully for us, is somewhere around $60 to $65. If crude were to shoot up and if it were to go in the range of 90 to 100, hey Bhagwan, then it is going to be a big task for us. But thankfully, crude is in $60 to $65. So is that like a silver lining to the dark cloud? It is. Okay. And the final good point is that right now, though FPIs are pulling out money, FDI is not that bad. Okay. For those who don't know the difference between FPI and FDI, FPI people are those who will just come. FPIs are same. Okay. They will come, they will invest. Whenever they have profit, they will sell, they'll go back. Okay. In Marathi, we say Sandhi Sadhu Loko. They'll just come here, they'll seek an opportunity, they'll come, they'll invest. Whenever they see they're in good profits, they'll say very nice, they'll sell off and they'll go back. Okay, that is what may happen with FIs. If I'm talking about FDI is foreign direct investment. When they come, they invest for a longer term. And they are here maybe to make a transformation with a new product development in the thought process or whatever. So they're not going to come here and sell it in a week or in a month. Typically, they'll be a long-term investor, maybe 5 years, 10 years, whatever. Question is that number increasing? Is FDI number increasing? And answer is yes. Now, if you see this, you will see that India's FDI rise 18% to USD 35.18 billion in April to September. Inflows from US double. So is India's FDI rising? Yes, it has risen by 18%. From April to September, it stands at $35 billion, and it is expected, again, all experts say that it is expected that it may go up to even $100 billion. So if that be so, is that going to be a good sign? Yes, more FDI coming in is equal to more dollars flowing in. Okay. So all in all, when our CEA is the Chief Economic Advisor, Mr. Ananta Nageswaran, he was asked that, what do you feel about the falling rupee? He said that the government is not losing sleep over rupee breaching the 90 per dollar mark, because he said that we don't believe that it's like panic at the top situation. Number one, is it hurting exports? No, in fact, it is good for the exports. Number two, is it hurting inflation? Please understand. See, whenever rupee falls as compared to the dollar, can it increase inflation also? Yes, but thankfully our inflation is also under control. So he's saying that I'm not even worried about that. So he said that I believe that rupee will gain strength in the coming year or so. So he said, of course, government is not losing sleep over the weakening rupee, and it may stabilize within time. Uh, so I hope you have understood the two phases or 2 points that we talked about. What's wrong with the light? Okay, we talked about 2 points, right? Number one, we talked about top 3 reasons as to why rupee is falling. If I were to just quickly wrap up, top 3 reasons why our Indian rupee is weakening, is falling right now. Number one, trade deficit. Is the trade deficit increasing? Yes. Why? Number one, lower exports. And number two, lower exports because of the Trump tariffs. And number two, because of huge increase in gold imports. That is the reason why our trade deficit has increased from $26 billion to $41 billion if I'm comparing October 2025 to October 2024. Number two, what is the reason why the rupee is falling is FIIs, or we also call them as FPIs. In the first 4 days of November, they have sold more than 50% of what they had sold in the month of November. So if I were to put this into numbers perspective, almost 10,000 crores worth stocks sold in this month in the first 4 days, versus in the entire previous month, total 17,500 crores worth stocks were sold by FIIs. Again, same like FPIs. Third is that a probable interest rate cut. If interest rates are cut, again rupee will weaken further. It's a sentimental point that I'm talking about. Tomorrow, that is on 5th of December, we'll come to know whether there is a rate cut or not. Ideally, the rate cut could be delayed. Now, what could be the brighter side? That if RBI were to intervene, and experts believe that RBI has not yet intervened, if RBI were to intervene, they will need strong forex reserves so that they can sell dollar and stabilize the rupee. For that, we said that yes, we have a big amount of forex reserves, not to worry at all. Correct. Second point, we said that thankfully the one of the biggest imports that we have, and that to a recurring import, which is crude oil, is between 60 to 65 dollars per barrel. So again, we should be happy. And ultimately, important point is that whenever we are talking about foreign inflows, we should differentiate. One is FIIs, one is FDIs. Though FIIs are selling, FDIs are in fact growing stronger on a year-on-year basis. From, if I were to compare April to September this year versus April to September previous year, this year FDI's inflows stand at around $35 billion versus previous one was around $30 billion. So a good increase, almost 20% increase. And it is expected that our FDI's inflows this year may reach to $100 billion. Okay. All in all, if I were to just wrap this discussion, what sectors can get positively impacted, what sectors can get negatively impacted, very logical. Something like IT services will get positively impacted. Major billing is done in dollars, right? So that will have a positive impact. Pharma will have a positive impact. Auto and ancillaries, anywhere where exports are on a higher side, all these are going to get positively impacted. But which could get negatively impacted? It could be something like airlines, where again crude oil is one of the key points. It could be something like oil and gas importers. It could be something like telecom also, where if you're buying equipment which is heavily imported, that can get have a negative impact. Even consumer electronics can have a negative impact. Okay, so all these sectors could have a negative impact. So all in all, I hope you have understood which sectors can get positively impacted, which sectors can get negatively impacted. You also have understood the reason why our Indian rupee is weakening, and is it still okay? Are the experts still believing that it's okay, we can handle this situation? I hope everything is absolutely clear. But in spite of all these things, one point, as usual, is absolutely not clear to me. 20% of the people have only smashed the like button. For those, yes, now everyone has started to get the cue. Rajarshi has also mentioned, hit the like button. Absolutely. So if you have liked the data till now, please smash the like button. Shri Ram has also said, please smash the like button. And oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, A warm welcome to all the new members, Shivanandam, then Dr. Full name, Dr. Abdusamad Nalakant. Okay. Sorry for if I mispronounced your name. Ravalinala, Bachpan TV. Ui, Bachpan TV. Okay. Sagar West. Today all the names are ekdam. All right, all right. A warm welcome. I hope you all have joined the Pro Investor membership because tomorrow is 5th of December. And on the 5th of December, I hope everyone knows that we release the stock of the month, which is about a detailed study of one stock from a sector, which typically we try to cover different sectors in every stock of the month videos. This time stock of the month is a stock which belongs to a sector which we have never ever covered till date. So it's a highly educational video. Definitely do watch it. Tomorrow we are going to release that. So anyone who's Pro Investor membership, you are not sure whether it has expired or not, if you want to renew, Pooja has shared the link right now. The YouTube link she has shared. Anyone who wants to join via YouTube, anyone who wants to join via our website also, Pooja will share the link. Shout out to Pooja as well. She's attending a close family function right now, a wedding, and still she's there in the live stream. So shout out to Pooja as well. You can smash the like button for her also. Oh yes, Niju is saying, did the live stream start early today? How come so much data has been covered in the first 7 minutes? Niju, we started 15 minutes early today. We had given the notification also. Yeah, I mean today is Datta Jayanti in Pune, so I thought that I'll visit maybe one or two temples. So I just thought that I will do the live stream and then go to visit at least one temple. May not be two. That's why we started just 15 minutes earlier today. Okay, Pooja has gotten one shout out already in the comment section. You can give comments for Pooja also for the wonderful dedication that she has shown today. Okay. In the meanwhile, let me quickly share the Nifty chart. I'm sure everyone wants to know about the Nifty levels as well, and then we will go to your questions. Okay. I hope everyone has seen yesterday's video. I think Pooja has already shared the link. We'll also give that in the pinned comment about where is Nifty headed. Right now, I mean, nothing extremely, eye-catching or something like that. We did reach an all-time high, and that same time, I said that this doesn't look extremely convincing because you reach an all-time high, and same day you make a big red candle, followed by one more red candle, one more red candle. Today's green is also not like extremely convincing green candle. So all in all, do we see a weakness? Answer is yes. But then where is the support? A big support, extremely big support. I mean, ideally we should not even look at it right now, but extremely big support is from here, where we have seen the cup and handle breakout retest. I mean, that is extremely low, the 25,200, 800 points down from here. Okay, but that's like a crazy support. Okay, if you were to understand what is an interim support typically are big candles. So something like this is a complete marubuzu, correct? So this can be an interim support, which is around 25,800. Okay, so watch out for 25,800. If this is intact, fantastic. It may also do some time pass here and there. If broken, unfortunately, we may test the levels of 25. Actually, 294 is it, or 25, 200, 300, whatever. Okay, so that is it. But I don't see any pattern per se right now. We should just check this level 25,800, whether that is intact or not. Okay. Yes, let's come to the doubts now. Pooja, you are getting a lot of shout outs. Pooja ma'am, you're doing a fantastic job. Okay, Pooja, thumbs up. Okay. All right, questions. Nifty is at an all-time high, but mid and small cap stocks are going down and down, ma'am. Absolutely. I mean, that is the pain of so many investors. All stocks which had shown fantastic up moves, they have not performed very well in the rally. I mean, I've talked a lot about so many stocks, but even the other day I was talking to someone, and one more stock that we have generally not talked about on our channel, but I get to hear that a lot of people have invested in that stock. And the name of that stock, I was about to show that. Wait, I will not show it. Last 3 months data, everyone knows it. How was I about to show that? But the name of the stock is Trent. Correct. Trent, from its all-time high till right now, it has corrected almost 50%, 50%. So whichever stocks gave a huge run up in the previous rally, uh, I mean, many of them have not performed well this time. So I mean, majority of the investors are still in pain that mera stock kab upar aayega. So that is the point. So anyways, yes, everyone is still waiting for their portfolio to go up, to go at least closer to all-time high, which it has surely not done right now. So it'll be a wait and watch. It's testing our patience and conviction. At what time stock of the month will be released? We release it anytime before end of the day. We just keep 5th of the month as our target date. Target time is we never discuss, because sometimes there could be technical glitches. If I commit, let's say 12 noon, and if we are not able to do that, I don't want to do that. So typically we just say on 5th before end of the day. So before 6 p.m. for sure. Okay. Is it time to buy mid cap stocks? Not all. You will have to do technical analysis. Rajshri, I of course know you. You have done all my courses, so I'm sure you'll be able to understand which stocks are fundamentally strong, which are technically doing good. Based on that, only do a selective buying. Not a right time to shop for any of the mid cap stocks. Silver at multi-year or decadal double bottom breakout on monthly time frame. Let us check. First, let me share my screen and I'll show you the silver chart. Silver chart is allowed. It's not a stock. I can share that latest data also. So typically, I always check US dollar to ounce. Reason is very simple. It does not have the movements for USD INR. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Crazy. Silver has given like beyond imagination rally. Look at this. This is where we were. This is where we started discussing about silver. That there was a big up and for those who have been following my channel, all these lines I've of course not drawn right now. I'm sure you have seen this on our channel so many times. There was a nice cup and handle kind of thing, breakout, retest, and look at the crazy rally. I mean, all these months, right from June to December, right now also 73% rally, crazy rally. All of these levels broken. Even if I were to talk about this one also has been broken long time back. Right now there is no target, blue sky zone, no target for silver. Okay. Oh, I like this. Techie underscore Hassan. Hello, TA experts. This is for all of you. This is for everyone in the live stream. Any special pattern you see in Hero Moto cup and handle cup and handle question mark? So I'm happy Techie Hassan has asked this to everyone. This question is for everyone. Everyone has to answer. Check out Hero Moto Corp chart. Even I will check out. Unfortunately, I will not be able to answer this one. Hero Moto Corp. Okay. On a daily basis or a weekly basis. Cup and handle. Check on a monthly basis maybe. I mean, everyone will be able to answer, but I can obviously say no. Okay, chalo. Prasanna, member for 67 months. PFC, REC, IREDA, IRFC, all stocks are down in my portfolio. Can we wait? Your view, ma'am. I know. PFC, REC, IREDA. Also, see, I think I've said this many times. For for stock like PFC REC, what is important is that their GNPS and NNPS don't rise, which are not rising at all. Okay, problem is that their loan book is also not rising. That is a problem. When REC reached 600 plus, at that time management had said that we'll grow our loan book by 18%, and currently they're growing at 10 to 12%. See, as a student of stock market, what we always base our study on is management's assumption, management's direction. Now, management gave a direction of 18% growth in loan book. Based on that, we said, "Arey, why if it were to grow by 18%, la 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 la." We did our projections based on that. Fantastic. But then, if management doesn't meet the target, we as students of stock market, we can't do anything. So right now, the problem is with growth. They are not able to grow their loan book. Same is the case with PFC also. IREDA also very similar lines. IRFC, I've not studied very closely, honestly, but I mean, I don't think anything has gone down the drain as such. So, see, the problem is barring defense, PSUs are not performing that great. Even defense is not like sky high, but better as compared to other PSU stocks. So, just a request to Modi ji that, like he had said one time that ये जो गाली दे रहे हैं ना stocks को, उन stocks को खरीदो. He had said that once in the parliament. So, requesting Modi ji to say that again, so that all the PSU stocks again start showing some nice run up. I'm sure all retail individual investors will be very happy who have invested in PSU stocks. Right. Okay. Oswald Pumps, good Q2 performance, still stock is down. Absolutely. I mean, today only me and Akshay were discussing. We did check Oswald Pumps chart today itself in the evening. And we said, I mean, this is absolutely surprising that Q2 performance is not bad at all. Still, the stock is just going down and down. What I had not seen was the volume. So just give me a second, of course. Let me also check the volumes. Volumes are not extremely high. Okay. What I would suggest everyone to do is that, I mean, anyone who is tracking this stock from October to December, you will see two big green candles. Okay. Compare the, acha, I can also show the volume now. Who has stopped me from showing volume? 1 minute. So, 1 minute. There is a way to do that I don't show the price. I show only volume. Has to do that. Hide. Okay, now I can show. 1 minute. Oswald Pumps. Okay. Now I'm just going to zoom this in. And if you see, look at these volumes. These are green in color. So a big green candle must have happened there. Okay. Look at this green. And if you're looking at the red candles, this is below average comparatively. Of course, as compared to this volume, this is definitely high. Okay. So if you can see the volume 380K versus this volume is 179K. But look at this volume, it's at 1 million. Okay. So the volumes are not extremely high when selling is happening in the stock. So it'll be, I mean, let's see. Numbers are not bad. Story is intact. So I'm not really worried. But I mean, we should keep a close watch on any announcements on further results as well. Okay. But again, fundamentally, I don't see any problem there. अरे क्या बात आहे. हेमंत जी says नमस्कार रचना जी, नमस्कार. कसे आहात आपण? मी मस्त मजेत. तुम्ही कसे आहात? आणि अच्छा, you are in Mumbai till December end, but Indigo, if it allows, then only will be able to fly. I know Indigo right now is in, oh God, my sister-in-law was traveling to Bangalore today. She was at the airport for almost 6-7 hours. I'm sure many of us are fans of Indigo because they have flown us in so many cities on time. I mean, I am a fan of Indigo. I'm sure many of us have, but last 1 week has been pretty crazy. Thankfully, I've not traveled in the last 1 week, but any of my friends, as I told my sister-in-law, I mean, they have faced a tough time at the airport, crowded airports, and unfortunately that I mean, there are no announcements, no clear instructions. That's the reason why, I mean, passengers are stuck up at the airport. Hopefully, they are able to resolve this. Indigo, we all have taken experience of your great service. If any one of the Indigo crew or main team is watching this video, I'm sure just all the passengers would just need one small notification that, hey, your flight is delayed, or it's going to be cancelled, or whatever. I think that should also be more than enough if we get that in time. And yes, just a small suggestion from myself. Okay. Okay. Through Michael says, tomorrow is my birthday. Can we expect a new all-time high? Because it's your birthday, new all-time high. But anyways, happy birthday in advance. Hey, Majay, thank you for the super sticker. Okay. Ma'am, why Keynes Technology is falling? The results were good and management expects a 60% jump in revenue by the end of this year. I have not yet checked. I mean, Keynes Technologies have not really done so much of analysis of late. Let me just check though. Keynes Technologies. Now it's not showing me price for any stock. Wait. Keynes. I'll go on a daily candlestick. Oh, yeah. Stock has fallen quite a bit. Need to check. I mean, if there is, Keynes. I have not checked of late. Okay, so not sure. Oswald Pumps may take support at 490 and has resistance at 607. So may retrace after taking support at 490. Hemanji's technical analysis. All right. Hemanji, only you can tell. I can't tell. Are you still holding Dixon? Yes, I have it from its IPO also. I mean, of course, I have done a lot of pyramiding, but yes, it's in my portfolio. What is EMS? Derating in EMS sector. What's the full form? EMS sector. What is it? Electronics manufacturing services. Oh, okay. Derating, but why? Okay. It is 9:23. I was going to close the stream at 9:15 so that I can go. That was the reason why I preponed today's live stream by 15 minutes. Hemanji is saying, I know that you can't do technical analysis. That is the reason why I'm doing your job. Thank you, Hemanji. Thank you for that. All right. Okay. I hope you found a lot of value in today's live stream. We did talk about the falling Indian rupee. We did talk about Nifty levels, some stocks here and there. We also took whatever doubts you have. So next Thursday will be our third last live stream for the year. Anyone who is joining without fail, please do join. If few of your friends are missing out on the live streams, tell them as well. Last 3 live streams for this year. So hope to see you all on the next Thursday. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.